Hi guys, yes, we're back in this world because I have some news. I think is very likely next week or the following week, Mojang are going to revert the change to what they did to the shelf because we don't know this past week. This past week in a recent Java snapshot and then in the recent Bedrock Preview, they changed how the shelf basically actually looks when you place items into it. It's not as big and it's not as cool looking. And if you go actually pretty far away, it's kind of hard to see them from a distance. And it's even more of a problem when you have a lot of shelves for I've seen people use the old style of the shelf for marketplace stalls, for servers, for shops, and I love that. That's so cool with lettered banners. But you can see how they're just a lot smaller. But I have huge news. The reason why I'm even making this video is because there's a feedback post on Minecraft feedback. It's about to hit 400 upvotes. As of this recording, it just hit 400 upvotes. And I want to say huge thank you to everyone that has upvoted this, because more this gets upvoted, more likely they're going to see this and make the change and revert it back to how it was last week in last week's Bedrock Preview. And basically, because that's how it works. If there's enough backlash and if there's enough anger about it, then they will revert it back to how it was before. And I think within the next couple of days, there's a highly chance this will reach 1,000 upvotes, which I did tweet out that I want this to get to 1,000 upvotes, because if it does, then it's more likely that Mojang are going to see it and they're going to revert it or change it according to feedback. And that's what we want, because I'm with everyone, and I love the old style of the shelf where it was a lot bigger and a lot more obvious what was inside the shelf. I hate how these are just on the shelf. I know it kind of makes sense, but for things like the lantern, the redstone dust, the honeycomb, and for the copper horse armor, they are just floating. They're just floating there, and it makes no sense that they're doing that. It makes no sense at all. And so I would love it if we could please actually revert this to how it was last week, because last week's preview was amazing. I loved how the shelf looked. It looked so amazing. I just want to update you guys that yes, there's a feedback post. Here's what it says: revert the change to shelf item placement in the new snapshot. In the new snapshot, the shelf block was changed to display items on the bottom rather than the middle. To the previous placement was way better looking and allowed for more visibility. It also created a lot of new building tricks, but this new design doesn't allow for that same flexibility. I think it needs to be changed to how it was. It is plain simple, to the point, and I agree with this person, I agree with this user that this does need to change. This does need to get reverted to how it was last week, and I think Mojang will hear this and will actually, if this gets enough support, then this will definitely get up there and this will actually be reverted. Because I have seen Mojang revert things because of the backlash of it, and also because of the feedback they heard. Like Mojang has before listened to feedback. I believe they did it recently with the copper golem and the copper shelf with redstone and all of that. I believe recently Mojang has indeed listened to the community, and I would love for that to continue. But in order for that to continue, Mojang needs to listen to the community, and they need to revert this to how it was previously and actually bring something from Bedrock and implement it from Bedrock to Java. Like, what's so hard about bringing something on Bedrock to Java? Like, that's something I just don't understand. Like, why can we not get Bedrock features on Java? Like, it's always Java features coming to Bedrock and not the other way around, and I hate that. I hate how Bedrock features get ignored and get just deleted out of the game because they would rather have it be like Java edition. which I don't think is okay. I think there could be both parodies on both versions. They can, like Java and Bedrock, they can still be the same game. They can just implement one feature to another platform. Like they can just add in one feature that's on one platform to the other platform and add it to the other platform if you get what I'm talking about. And that's what I would like, is if Mojang could actually add Bedrock Edition features to Java. Like, allow pistons to push tile entities, such as the bookshelf, such as the brand new shelf, barrels, copper chests, normal chests, like tile entities like that. I would love if Java could get that feature, because Java has been wanting that for such a long time. Because right now, that's like a Bedrock like exclusive feature, and I would like that to come to and I would love that to come to Java. That's what's holding me back from Java, is that we don't have pushable tile entities. I know there's a mod that is called the carpet mod that allows all of this to be possible, along with chains being like slime blocks, but it allowing to stick to one side, and all the other sides are not stickable. I know they add that, and I know they add a lot more cool things. But yeah, I would love that if Mojang could please revert the shelf back to how it was previously. Like, I would love this very much. And there's already a feedback post that has already had 403 upvotes as of this recording. And it's probably going, within a couple of days, it's probably most likely by next week, it's probably going to be at 1,000 upvotes. And if we can somehow, I don't know if we can, but if we could somehow get this to like 5,000 upvotes or 10,000, then I think that will show Mojang that we do want this reverted immediately and now. And so then I think if it gets enough attention, if it gets enough upvotes, then it will indeed be looked at and be reverted if this gets enough attention, enough upvotes, and all of that. So make sure you share this around. Go to my Twitter post. I have it linked as my most recent post on Twitter, so make sure you do follow that link to upvote to this post, because every support means a lot, and if you all come together, then this could be also reverted. So yeah, I just wanted to update you guys on that, because, well, to me, this change means the world to me, and if we can get this reverted before this update releases, before the copper drop releases and is out to the public on the full release, then that'd be so amazing if we can do it before this goes through certification testing, which might be within the next 2 weeks. Within the next 2 weeks will be when this update will most likely go through certification testing. So yeah, that's why I would really appreciate it if you guys could share this video out, share this post out, and get this to 1,000 or more upvotes. Because if it gets to 1,000 or more, then I think it will be something that Mojang will definitely be looking forward to. So yeah, but on to the other thing I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about this post by Mojang. I've seen on Twitter, basically it's like a minecart change. Basically, Mojang posted, I believe, on their Instagram. It looks like on their Instagram or on YouTube, where they just said where they have like this minecart that looks like has green underneath it. The minecart, if you look really closely, has green on the bottom part of it. Don't know why it has green. Maybe that's just a texture issue or something like that, but I don't think it is. And I think this post actually does mean that basically, and I think this does mean that, of course, it could mean nothing. There's a huge chance it could just mean nothing, because the marketing team at Mojang do not talk to, I believe, the developers of the game. So there's a chance this could mean just nothing, and it should just be, and it's just for marketing purposes. So there's a high chance that could be possible, but this post here indicates that basically that we could be getting some more minecart changes pretty soon. Maybe this next upcoming week, we could be getting copper rails. Because I see a post that someone did that says copper rails. Maybe they'll introduce copper rails that'll make minecarts faster, which I would love so very much. Because if you don't know, I know they recently added in the happy ghast. I know recently they like in the last recent update we've had, they have introduced the happy ghast that allows you to that allows you to basically fly before the elytra. But I would love that. But I would love it so very much if we could get a buff to minecarts. Because if you don't know, right now minecarts. The reason why minecarts themselves, I'm not talking about minecart with the chest or hopper minecart or the TNT minecart. I'm talking about the default minecart that you can craft. Like, there's a reason why no one in the game uses them. It's because they're just so terrible to use in general. Like, if you want to make a long line, like let's say that I have, like let's just say I basically have a line going all the way over here. And that means I have to do that because I want the button there. Let's just say I have, and then of course this right here. So right there. And then if we just do that, that, then do we just go like that, then go like that, then like that. And we start like right here. You can see it's just going to take such a long time compared to when we have other modes of transportation. I know in this case it didn't take that long, but if you have like a super long, if you want to have like a super long minecart highway that leads to like your farms, that lead to like your shop, like if you're on a server and you want to use this as a public transportation to lead to the farming district, to lead to the shopping district, to lead to the lobby, the spawn area of the server, to lead to your guys, to lead to individual bases, like it is super far apart. These can take forever to get there, and you guys know that. And I would love it if we get copper rails that basically make the minecart go faster than powered rails, slightly faster to compete with transportation such as the elytra or the or ice boats, or ice boat highways everybody uses on worlds. Like if we go to right here and I just go and I go all the way out here. That's right, going far. Actually, I can't go that far actually because commands can't go that far. I would also love if Mojang could actually also make it so that commands can fill out a lot more blocks, because that would be pretty much appreciated if that could be possible. So let's see if this many blocks is possible to fill. Then I need to make sure I do blue ice. Slash fill. Dang it. There. And then, of course, to here. The reason I'm going so far out is because ice boat highways are just so big. BLUE underscore ICE. Oh, I guess it can go that big. Okay. I was not expecting it to work there. But now if we grab a boat, I'm going to prove to you that it works. That this goes... You just search for BOA. So I'm just going to do oak boat just to... Because I want to show you how fast this is. Like you can see there, it's super fast. It gives it a place. It takes it from point A to point B super fast, a lot faster than what minecarts can. And that's my point. I want Mojang to add in copper rails because you can make transportation a lot faster, and it would make minecarts a lot funner to use for like roller coasters and stuff like that. Maybe add in copper minecart too, since minecarts are made out of iron. Maybe we can make, since they're updating copper, maybe they can also give us copper minecarts that can go to copper rail, that can go even faster if you use copper minecarts and copper rails. Then maybe they can go even faster than normal minecarts. But that would also let them to update this normal minecart too to make it go as fast, but maybe not as fast as the copper minecart. But these are just my ideas. I would love if implemented in this drop. I don't think it'll be possible because I think what we have right now is finalized. I think this maybe the update that we have right now for the fall drop, for the fall copper drop. I've been saying it for a while, but I generally mean it. This may just be what we get for the fall copper drop. Like all the copper things we have right now, if you search for copper right now, then you can see this is all we're getting in the fall copper drop, along with the shelf, of course, and along with the lightning rod changes. If you go to the lightning rod, where is it? I keep losing it because I'm not used to this creative inventory because I keep switching between Java and Bedrock, so I keep getting confused where the lightning rod is. Don't worry, I can just search it up. Light. You can see the lightning rod too now oxidizes. So this update is pretty big for what it is. And it also fixes some huge bugs and all of that, and it fixes a lot of bugs and crashes, which I do love. But leave a comment if you like my idea, because I think my ideas are so cool and so interesting. I would love to see them in the game. And I just think the screenshot is proof that they may be doing some minecart changes, because Java already has the ability to make minecarts go twice as quickly because they have this experimental toggle where they can make minecarts go as fast as they want. And it's crazy how fast they can go. And this shows that Java, they already have the ability to do it. They just need to bring it to Bedrock. And I would love it if they could bring it to Bedrock by the experimental toggle. And maybe in that toggle, they can add in minecart rails. They could add in minecart. They can make copper powered rails that we would have to power just like this powered rail to make. And with it, the minecart will go 10 times, or maybe 10 times faster, or maybe just 8 times faster to compete with the ice boat highways, to compete with the happy gas, to compete with the elytra of all things, because the minecart is so unutilized anymore, and I hardly see anyone making minecart paths and making minecart rails to point A to point B, and that's kind of upsetting how not a lot of people use the minecarts to travel, because they only can travel, I think, 8 blocks per second or something. They're not really that fast anymore, and they're so old too. They're such a old feature that I would love to see updated next, because, well, basically they're such an old feature that I think it is their time to get updated, because maybe with maybe because if you don't know because if you search for amethyst, this is what you see. Amethyst is so unutilized as well. Maybe with copper and amethyst, you can make a supercharged powered rail, and this rail would be as fast as the ice boat highways. It would take you to point B super fast, but it would be kind of expensive because you would need to find a amethyst geode along with a lot of copper to make the amethyst copper powered rail, and it would have to be powered, and maybe you would have to have a lot of them in a row to make it go really fast. So you can travel really fast to point A to point B by using regular old minecarts. That's another idea I had just thought of now, to give amethyst way more of a use. They can help copper make the minecart a lot faster and a lot more convenient to travel with, and also make it more fun for roller coasters and other creative builds people make with minecarts and these rails. It's just an idea, though. It's just an idea I have. Either comment down below if you love this idea or not, because, well, I just think it's a really cool idea. I would love to see this so very much in the game. And, yeah, and I think with this post by Mojang on YouTube, because it looks like it's on YouTube, looks like they might be updating the minecart next, because I think this might be the final thing we see in the game. So I just wanted to bring this to your guys' attention as well, that basically Mojang did post this a while ago now, and I just am getting around to making a video about it, and I just think that this could mean that we're getting minecart changes on both Java and Bedrock Edition. So, yeah, I just wanted to bring this to you guys' attention, because I just wanted to bring these two things to you guys' attention, because, well, really, these are two amazing, interesting updates and all of that. And I'll keep you guys updated if we get the minecart change, or if it's just marketing stunt that the marketing team is doing to bring people to play Minecraft a lot more, or is it a hint to what is going to be updated next in this drop? And maybe we have a lot more time than what we thought for this drop. Maybe there's a lot more time left. We have like 3 weeks left of previews before this goes into certification testing. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe they have 3 more weeks before they send this off to certification testing on Bedrock. And once that happens, then it's game over, and there's nothing being added to this fall drop. And yeah, but who knows? Maybe we have a lot longer than what we thought. Because I know for a fact, like I said in my previous video where I predicted Minecraft Live, or I tried to predict at least Minecraft Live, where I said that I think they will want, and I still do abide by that, where Mojang will want to announce the copper drop. They will want to announce the name of it, the release date for it, and also reveal the next winter drop, and reveal the next drop for winter. And so I think they'll want to announce the name and release date for this drop during Minecraft Live, because, well, that's what they did for the spring drop. For the spring to life game drop during Minecraft Live, they announced the release date, they announced the name of it, and all that, and they showed us all the features in the update, and they showed us name and date of when it's coming out. And so that tells me that they want to do the same thing with the fall copper drop. So if that's the case, then maybe we have a lot longer than we thought, but I guess again, they would want to release this a week or 2 after Minecraft Live, and maybe the week after Minecraft Live, or 2 weeks after Minecraft Live, we could be seeing the first ever preview for the winter drop. Maybe we could also be seeing the first preview of the winter drop as well. But I guess only time will tell of what will happen. But I will make sure to keep you guys updated on everything. So make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, so you guys can keep updated with everything Minecraft related and everything Minecraft news related. Because I'll make sure to definitely keep you guys updated, because, well, it is what I love doing on this channel. I love keeping you guys updated, so make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more awesome Minecraft content. But that was it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. So take care, guys. Peace.